Hey guys, it's Gridiron here. I'm just here with a short video showing myself in a BF109 dogfighting two Russian MiG3s at medium altitude. Excuse me. Yeah, so basically, as some of you might know, I was having some problems before with my dogfighting. I felt like I hit a plateau in the 109. I was kind of doing a little bit more of like dogfight tactics, scissor tactics, and it really was not working out for me too well. So, Stuka and Sketch on the forums, really helped me out, really helped me get back to basics. So this is me dogfighting in a much more straightforward fashion. It's pretty much straight up, classical German tactics. Sit on a perch, come down on them, that kind of thing. But I'm also posting this because I've actually been getting a couple of PMs on the forums from guys who are even a little bit newbier than me, saying that the BF109 really isn't working out for them. They can't really figure it out. They're asking me, what I've been doing so far to get some of my success. So I figured I'd post this to educate them and educate myself, because I certainly do not claim to be the best dogfighter on the planet. There's certainly guys, I'm no Sketch, I'm no Sharfie, but I think I've been getting quite a lot better since I started this game. So yeah, let's go into it. Okay, so here we go. So we just actually passed each other right before this video started. So we had just engaged. I turned around. I'm now coming back down on them.
If you put it at about 60%, it's way more efficient than anything above that.
And I start a shallow climb. They climb a little bit more steeply than me. I match them because I can.
Yeah. At half a tank with that kind of throttle, you'll probably get like 30, 45 minutes. You get a lot, actually.
And at this point, we actually start exiting each other's 9-kilometer view distance. So I come back down on them here.
To our left. If we take a 90 degrees angle, then it should be one.
So at this point, I'm just doing what I can to reacquire them, because they're going to pop back into my view distance at some point shortly.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm just waiting for them to pop back.
Sounds good.
And they're going to be over there, and there they are there.
Periodically checking your position. Oh, you're behind me now, okay. So I've gone for 5 meters a second.
I noticed they're slowly climbing, especially the top one. The top one has a little bit more energy than the bottom one. So I climb a little bit more just because I can. We're so far away from each other still at this point. And at this point, I try to go down on him. I think I'm trying to go for the last one, because if I go for the first one, he'll hit me, but it's too steep, so I abort that.
Do you remember how they were separated?
And I come back up.
There was definitely a gap. I think they're kind of in an L shape, if I remember correctly.
I always want to go for that height. Especially against the MiG, as the MiG doesn't have a fantastic climb. It does have a good acceleration for a Russian plane. So being co-energy is not it's not a good idea against a MiG-3. At this point, I am behind both of them, which is fortunate. And I'm going pretty fast, which is also fortunate. And at this point, had I been a better shot and a quicker shot, I probably could have taken one of them out here at this point coming up, because they fly straight for quite some time.
I still can't spot the warehouses.
Never mind, I'm not.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's a yak down here.
Yeah, I probably should have taken that shot looking back at it. But he turns, belly flops rather slowly. I was just a little bit off there.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, they are with the brown
I was just shooting off his wing, his left wing.
Yeah, the town there is
And I climb again.
just near the lake.
One of them dove for it, so he's probably hanging out around 2K right now. The other one's higher than him. He's probably at 2.5, 3.
I'm lined up to hit 2 hangers at the minute.
He just finished a turn though, so he doesn't have much energy. He can't follow me, so now I'm way higher energy than he is. Let me look at that distance. Look at that height distance.
Yeah, I think at this point.
And I turn that back into speed here. I think I try to come back down on him.
They're both still clear. Or the shadow though.
Roger. Cheers, man.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, there's a fucking cloud now.
It's always hard when you're fighting two opponents to pick which one you should be going for.
I need to adjust.
Because sometimes one will offer you a much better shot, but then the other one is just kind of hanging out, trying to get a better shot on you. So it's kind of like, oh, I could go for the easy one, or I could shoot the one that's trying to line themselves up on me. Ignore the skipping, by the way, guys. It's a bug in NVIDIA Shadowplay that hasn't been fixed yet, so hopefully they'll fix that at some point. But yeah, sorry for the skipping. I think the video will skip a few times, like that. But yeah, anyways, yeah, still maintaining a energy advantage on both of them. See, that one's quite low now. Both of them are quite low. So they've just been essentially losing energy in this exchange, in this dogfight.
Yes.
So, do not go back over
And at this point, I'm not sure if they actually know where I am. Either that, or they think they can get away, I think. I think this is the point.
Okay, I'm going to circle around big dive bomb and then I'm going to try get the fuck out of it. First thing I just damaged. Nice.
Yeah, I think this is the point where I get the first one. Yeah, it is.
I don't even think they hit anything those first two.
And I lay into him,
Didn't see it.
and he's smoking.
Yours
It's
hit?
a significant gas leak at least. Hopefully a damaged engine.
On it. Yeah, big
Oh shit.
And
Oh,
I
yeah,
climb
but
back
you
up
did
with all
some-
that energy. They're still fairly low. They realize I
Yeah,
caught up
it's
to them,
just
so they start spinning.
triple A.
Slow turn.
Next time I'll be sure to bring a bomb on here.
Come back down on the other one. I purposely go for the one who's not smoking.
Alright, so what's the plan? You guys gonna go back on the deck then, or?
Yeah, I'm going to drop all my bombs and then RTB. That's if I don't fall out of the sky any second now. Oh fuck yeah, I'm getting hit.
Victor, you coming back around for
And he
another
starts
pass?
climbing.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Which I don't actually think was a very smart idea from him, because I was going faster than him, and my plane climbs better than his does in the first place.
Nice. Hey, you guys know that?
But he turns it into a fairly sharp turn.
What? The tactical airborne.
Guys have got a
And at
bail.
this point, I try to do a little bit of knife fighting, because he's really not turning very sharply. But I think I give up here. I realize it's not worth giving away all my energy. And the one behind him almost got on me. Almost got on me. He tries to climb with me for a short time, I think.
It's pretty cool.
So it's like a dynamic
And he doesn't have the energy, I think. So at this point, he starts nosing back down.
You only have a limited number of planes, so let's say for one mission you get
And he
like
starts nosing back up again. He's very impetuous at this point to try and hit me.
You lose them, and that's it. You replenish them by like doing 3 successful combat missions, which is like you destroy an objective and you come home, or you fly for like more than 15 minutes, don't do anything, come back and safely land. That's a combat mission. You do 3 of those, and it will give you one of your planes back. So everything is very coordinated because you have to really know what
And at this point, I'm just gaining energy with a short nose down, nosing back up again, some manner typing. I'm known for, what can I say?
There's no compass, like there's no GPS. So your navigational skills.
And at this point, through this entire thing, everyone's been in the area, but no one's actually come to assist. So,
Oh, it is.
that's just me being a little bit frustrated that my teammates are doing nothing.
Die, like, lose your rank and everything, you have to start all over again.
And the MiG actually turns around. I think he gives up at this point. He's not going to climb with me. I already have a significant energy advantage. So I figured, I'll go for him.
So does the campaign go all the time? Or
I think at this point, during the actual fight, I was debating just leaving and hoping that that guy who was smoking will fall out of the sky at that point, but I figured I'll go back in. It's an educational experience. I don't have much to lose, so
If you win the one map,
I'll see what I can do. So once again here, I'm diving on the MiG who is not smoking,
so like it'll start in Moscow, but if you push it in the
and he tries to fly himself through a cloud to lose me.
or like the Stalingrad, and then if you get pushed back,
And he's diving straight down. At this point, I think he loses visual on me. I'm right behind him.
What should we do now?
I hit him once, I hit him twice. I'm gonna hit him again. Boom, right in the engine block. So he got it laid into him right there. I'm actually impressed how long these things flew, given how much damage I put into him, especially that one. These guys actually aren't gonna die in the video, in the length of the video that you're watching here. They die off camera a little bit later after I disengage.
Where are you at?
But Russian planes
I'm
are
gonna
sturdy
take
as
off
hell.
from Axo.
I'm in a 190 right now.
Yeah, I quite fancy some fight action, maybe.
I'll post the link to the website. Yeah, everybody works well together. It's a lot of fun, especially when we're all coordinated, because what we do carries over.
Like I said, guys, very straightforward. As you can see, I'm not commentating much here. I mean, it's very straightforward. It's literally just climbing, diving, positioning yourself properly. So,
Oh
not
fuck, there's no
a time to say.
JU-88s left down there now.
You know, knowing what the enemy plane can do, knowing what your plane can do. At this point, they try to run for it again. Their airfield is actually not far away, so I think they're just trying to run for it. Right now, I'm thinking, hopefully, if I get lucky, this guy won't know I'm still behind him. He'll probably think I disengaged.
Okay, I'm gonna take
So, you know, if I can make a dive here, a very long dive, and they catch up to him, I can be on a 6,
hit
a
artillery.
couple more rounds into him. Because I really want these kills at this point. I really want these kills. I blew the crap out of both of them. And they're not going down, and I know that if they fly for it, they can probably make their airfield
military column is still
and stay alive. And I know if I just keep them entertained for long enough, their engines will die. Purely from the gas leak. I mean, one guy was leaking gas from 3 points of his plane. So, I think the other guy, not this guy, but the other guy, is leaking gas, like, all over the
So they
place.
might
So,
not be enemies.
I know if I can just keep them entertained, their planes will eventually fall out of the sky.
Someone's got an open light.
And at this point, I'm pretty sure they see me. They start making some pretty hard turns, which is fine actually. It forces them to turn away from their airfield, so that's actually more than worth it for me. You know, if I hadn't done this, I'm not
what's
sure I would have
everybody
gotten
up
those
to?
kills.
Is everybody airborne, or what's going on?
I'm taking off.
I was escorting bombers, but they all died, so I'm just gonna try to mix it up in a curveball.
So even just wasting your enemy's time
Whoever just took
can
off,
be
if you want
valuable.
to wait a few minutes, I'll come. You want to circle?
Yeah, see, now he's making a hard turn away from his own airfield,
I'm now taking off, well, gonna be taking off shortly.
and now his friend has to make a decision: should I go back and help him, or should I
might
continue
go
back
to
on?
artillery in 1324.
Okay. We should all go together. Like everybody should go together.
I'm gonna go buzz column, then I'll try and meet you guys at, if I don't get murdered by SAF Dogface.
I gotcha. All right. So you're going to be
And
taking
at this
off
point,
from
I think I
Zeddy.
disengage.
So we'll take off from Zeddy, head northeast to 13248. Get the position. guess we'll head straight back to Zeddy. Be a nice
Just
quick
making sure
sortie.
you know what's behind
Yeah.
me. The other one's
Should
not
be a nice
catching
easy
up.
Okay.
And some manner technique again. But they're good sports about it.
Setting the villas.
But yeah, like I said, it's pretty amazing that neither of them died in
We're
that
gonna take
exchange.
off from Zeddy. We're gonna attack the artillery position. No beeline and straight home.
And at this point, it's the ACG boys. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think the rest of the video is probably me flying home. So you can probably skip to the end. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'll take a G2 with the extra gun pods.
I love that. You gotta get your leaderboard score up. Gets
What's
8
that?
kills, leads.
This is a winter map.
Summer.
It's summer.
Copy. Okay, from Zeddy, correct?
That's right. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
lined up.
everybody, we're gonna be rolling from Zeddy to your artillery position is just northeast. Can anybody accompany us?
Oh shit, hold on. Googs.
Yo, man.
Look, you're gonna.
Roger that. Still on the deck at the minute.
Hold on,
That top rear one's